not even ready for the TikTok streets.
We'll go there later. Okay, first topic. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, I'm sorry if I didn't speak to you, but I'm speaking in general to everybody. And Brittany, y'all speaking to the people.
Hey y'all.
Oh,
Hey everybody.
Ooh, this
Hey.
tight, this tight, this tight, this
Girl,
tight.
please.
hydrant is
Don't
always.
Last
start.
time that
Don't
stuff was
start
nice and
that.
tight. Something with something.
I don't feel like that, Tasha. No tight one coming up in here stressing me out this on this.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying?
See what I'm look at her. Every time she go as tight, it's always some shit with it.
Listen, y'all the ones put the topics in the bucket. Listen. Listen, this is how this week started out. Can people really handle the truth?
Hell no.
No, they can't.
No. Hell no.
Go ahead, Tasha.
Hell no, they can't handle the truth. I don't even like the truth sometimes. So I know if I be like, what? Who, me? Say it again. No, ma'am, leave me alone. What I do? It just depends on how tight the skin is and how a person put it. Like, you can tell somebody something, but it's is it a hangover day? Is it a good day, or is it a we're gonna keep it real day? On whichever one of them days, because some days you don't feel like sugarcoating shit. You might just be like, Tasha, that was fucked up, and Tasha be like, huh? And you be like, and it was. So what you gonna do about it? And I be like, shit, I don't know. Was it my lick back? So if it was my lick back, I don't be caring. But I always try to be sometimes mindful of the ones that I love's feelings. But we're not always mindful of other people's feelings. Some people ain't strong enough for you to tell them the truth in a strong, real strong way. You got to be light, delicate. And then, the truth comes with an emotional thing. If you tell some people the truth, you might lose people. So is it good to tell the truth, or do you be quiet? What do you do? I say you just tell them anyway, because if they can't handle the truth and they don't want you to be truthful with them, then that's a person that you don't need in your life anyway. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the balance. The balance of the truth is good. Some people, if you tell them the truth, like, hey girl, you was with that dude, and while you was messing with that dude, you was in stuck on stupid lane. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, oh, you thought you was too this. Or it might be too that. No, sometimes people evolve. They ain't gonna stay the same person forever. So you gotta adapt to that. Maybe the person changed, and that's the person that they changed into as they growing and maturing. Maybe that's not the person for you. So it's just a balance of it. It just depends on the person and the person that's telling the person. Because not all people gonna tell you the truth, the real truth. I mean that gut. That's my right. Listen here, we ain't doing that shit today. We ain't doing it. I ain't got him to do, you to do, or the situation. So don't do it. Some people can roll with that because you rock with them, and you still gonna be there after you tell them the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth and still be like, okay, I don't know. Was it messed up? Did I mean it? Did I actually really know what I was saying? And if I did, then yeah. And if I didn't, then shit, I don't know. Go ahead.
But I'll say like this, and I don't think people can handle the truth either. People only want the truth when it's convenient for them, when it makes them feel good. But if you want some real life shit, they don't want to hear the reality. If you a fucked up parent and you tell them, motherfucker, now you doing some fucked up shit, they don't want to hear that shit from you. They want you to coddle them and play and you know, what is it called? Where you what is the word? Where you being sensitive to I'm not doing none of that. I don't have time. You said something about losing people. Go ahead and go. At the end of the day, I feel like this: you might be mad at how it came out. You needed to hear it. You mad that you're only mad because it was me that told you, and you'll take it better. It's funny how people can take the truth from somebody else, a whole fucking stranger, but when your own people telling you the motherfucking truth, you don't want no answers. You don't want to hear nothing they're saying, and they hurt your little feelings. But let Rick Ross, let Beyonce, let them tell you something, and you be like, oh, well, why the fuck do I got to listen to these motherfucking strangers and these celebrities when my own family been telling me the truth the whole time, and I just didn't want to hear from them. So that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not sugarcoating shit. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you're a fucked up parent, a fucked up baby daddy, a fucked up mother, or a fucked up grandparent, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, you need to get your shit together. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. You could do this better. You might want to stay off the internet like that. You look bad out here. I don't think that's a. I don't. I think real people gonna tell real people the truth. And forget it. If you leave, you leave. They'll be back. They'll be back. Trust and believe. Trust me. I know. They be back, baby. And they be watching from the afar. They might not come in. They might not say nothing, but baby, they watch it. They can tell you every move you making, and you ain't even talking to the person. But they love that. I think people love the truth. It's just depending on who's giving it to them. But it hurts a little bit more when it comes from their own, and they less likely to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so wrong. And I'll tell you like this: you better tell these people the truth. That's the problem now. That's what's wrong now. Everybody want to sugarcoat and baby people. This life don't baby to this world do not baby you. They do not give a fuck. Once you out your parents' home, you're done. You're out for the streets. Once you get caught up in that system, you're done. You're out for the streets. But see, you have been listening to your family members at home and say, hey, you might want to quit running with that crowd. Hey, you might want to quit doing this and that. Hey, you might want to come up in here before, shit get too late. They'll probably either still be here, won't be in jail, or anything of that nature. I think people would just... No, they cannot handle the truth. That's the answer, and that's just that on that. But me, personally, tell them. Because you tell them because you love them. You see what I'm saying? Whether they listen to you or not, that's all I can do is tell you because I love you. Other than that, you can do what you want to do, and I don't give a fuck. And I'm going to laugh and give me a good laughter out you and everything else. And that's just that on that. Go ahead, B. Can people handle the truth, B?
I think that people always say, like, tell me the truth. I want to know the truth. Don't lie to me. But the truth is hard. I think that hearing the truth can sometimes be hard, especially if it's like you think you doing something good and there's somebody like, yeah, no, you fucked up and you ain't doing this right. It's a hard thing, but tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell me the truth 24/7. Don't lie to me because I ain't gonna lie to you. I do think that delivery is important. You can get, what do they say? You get more bees with honey than with shit or something like that, right? So sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it. But then at the same time, I don't have time to be pacifying adults, right? I don't have time to be tiptoeing around you like we all grown. Let's talk about it. Like whatever it is, if it's a friendship, a relationship, if you can't give me what I desire and what I deserve, if you feel like I'm not doing my best in a certain area and you notice it, tell me. Because sometimes we don't recognize the things that we're doing that may be detrimental to us. So we need people to tell us the truth, no matter how hard it may be, no matter if it hurts my feelings. Like, we grown and it's life. Buckle up and get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is not going to be peaches and cream. Like, you got to be honest with people. And if it's people in your life that you truly care about and they out here doing things that mean them no good, I feel like we should all be able to sit down and have a talk and have a conversation like, hey, in my opinion, you looking like this while you out here doing this. And then if they don't want to change or do nothing, then that's on them. At least you did your part to tell a person. The truth is better than a lie any day to me. I do feel like people lie and people pacify your feelings and they lie. They say like to protect you because people are not built for certain things. But at this big age, we just got to grow up and we have to be able to accept that nobody is perfect. We all have things that we need to work on. At some point, we're probably all doing something or have done something that wasn't good for us, good for our image, good for what we're doing. I'm not a perfect parent. I can work on things and communicate with my daughter better. You know, there are always things we can do. And if you have the right people around you, they should be able to tell you that. I don't want no yes man, yes friend, no yes, none of that. Don't just agree with me because you a soft motherfucker, because that's just not what I want. So yes, I don't think that people can handle the truth, but I do think that people need the truth and we need to be able to accept it. But watch how you talk though. I think it's a way, like you can't come at me wrong. Like, I don't care. I could take the truth, but you not going to talk at me. Like, it's just a way to do everything. And I think everything should be with respect and with love. and then it should be able to be received better. But again, everybody don't want to know the truth. Like, people be stuck in their ways and they have no desire to change. They have no desire to grow and be different. Like, while we are like, okay, I want to be a better person. I want to be better than what I was yesterday or last year. Like, I'm not who I was last year. And next year, I'm not going to be who I am. This time next year, I'm not going to be the same person I am today. That's the goal. But everybody doesn't have that goal. And to each his own. So I think that plays a part as well. Like, it just depends on the person, where they're at in life, where they're at mentally, if they want to grow. Some people don't. But fuck that, I'm going to tell you the truth anyway. And if you don't want to talk to me, have a good day. I ain't fucked up about it.
So why they want real friends? I'm gonna follow up with a question. Why they want real friends if they don't want the real truth? I don't understand that. That's where I got the problem. You already know the type of individual I am. Mm-hmm. You already know that I'm straightforward to the motherfucking point. You already know that I cuss a lot of bit. You know that about me. You know that my personality. You know who I am. So if you can't handle me, why come? First of all, why come ask me? Let's be good. You gotta understand. People put people in their business and be wanting to know. You won't, but you don't want. You want me to be fake with you. I can't fulfill that obligation. So my question is, why you want real friends if you can't accept the real truth?
I think that people know who to go to for certain things. When people want the real truth, they know to come to you. If they don't want to hear it, they know who to go to that's gonna bullshit them and that's gonna tell them stuff. But I think that when a person knows you're gonna tell them the truth, like, they know their audience, they know who you are. They're gonna come to you because they want it, even though they don't really want to hear it. But they know, okay, I know she gonna tell me the truth. She gonna keep it real, regardless of how hard it may be to digest what you're saying. People know who to go to for what. They know who gonna entertain their bullshit. I know who to call if I'm mad and who gonna be like, yeah, cuss them hoes out and do this. I know who to call who gonna be like, okay, well, let's pray about it. I know who gonna tell me, fuck them, don't worry about it, don't. Like, I know who's who. So I don't want nobody around me that's fake, though. I mean, we get fake people around us. We get people who gonna lie to us, and then that's how you just have to weed it out. You have to be smart enough to know who's for you and who's not. But why people say they want real friends and then they get them and they don't, I can't speak. I don't know. People crazy as hell.
Tasha, why you think they want real friends but they don't want the real truth?
I can't speak on friends. I don't speak on friends. I know nothing about that category, so I can't speak. I'm not gonna sit here and say something that I know about. I don't do friends.
Okay,
So
so let me rephrase the question just for you. Why do your family? Let's take it to the family members, because I want to know. Do you have certain family members that come to you, and then you got some, like Brittany said, certain family members that won't come to you because you just will give them the honest to God truth. So we can put it in family. You can put family, friends, husband. Why you can put whatever.
yeah, okay, but that comes with a consequence too, because it's sometimes they come too much with bullshit, and you don't want to feed into that energy. I'm not going to be the encyclopedia of repeaters. If I told you this shit last year and you just keep doing it, well, I'm about to keep wasting my breath and my fucking energy on the shit that I done already gave you the truth on 5 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm pressing speed down. Now it's going 5 when it was on just a slow monitor. So then the next response of me, because you wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no small chickadee. So to do all of this extra hooping and saying stuff, that's like too much. You're giving too much energy. So that's my question. Is all the things that you're supposed to say, because not everybody requires for you to give a fuck about them.
Say it again. Say that one more time.
That's because not all of these motherfuckers are meant for you to give a fuck. I guess no fucks about a whole lot of these motherfuckers. And I mean that from the bottom of my real heart. I don't give no fucks. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm one of them, oh, I love everybody. I don't. I care about everybody. I don't. I pray for you, send a good prayer and leave it there. But I'm not about to be wasting my energy or my time or even worrying about you at midnight. Or be like, oh, did you hear what she say? I wonder if she okay, when it's not appreciated. For somebody to give you some heartfelt truth, that means to say you care. You gave your time and your effort to even call, check on them, say something extra. And not everybody is worthy of that.
That's true. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. So in conclusion, Brittany, can people really handle the truth? In conclusion, The answer is, I think all collectively is no, they can't. Go ahead, B. What's in conclusion?
Yeah, that's it. I don't get it. Like we can't handle the truth, but we need to. Like you have to get to a point where you can accept and respect people who care enough to even tell you the truth. Like everybody, like Tasha just said, don't really give a fuck about you or what you got going on. So if you got somebody who really gonna take time out of their life, because everybody is busy in this world and everybody got their own shit going on. So if you have someone who even cares to tell you, hey, you should change up, or hey, you doing this, like you have to appreciate that. And as we should strive to be better every day. So if someone is telling you something and it might not be accurate, but you should at least take it for what it's worth and then evaluate yourself. If you don't agree, you don't agree, and that's cool too. Keep it moving, but we got to work on accepting the truth and handling it and being better.
Because we got big ages out here.
And at this big age, you know, I love to say that. At this big age, yeah.
Oh, weird. All right, that's topic. We'll leave that there. Tasha, did you want a conclusion? Because no.
I,
Okay,
I, Brittany sold it up with the positivity because I was coming back. Fuck
I'm
them.
gonna add something. Now, leave real
I was coming back in when there with fuck them. That's the word of the day. Fuck them. No, we ain't doing it. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
Next subject is my land.
Girl, I'm gonna look tight too.
No,
Sick of it.
no, you stick of it, Brittany.
Next subject say putting you first.
I feel like we talked about this one before.
Did we talk about it?
I think so.
We'll slide.
I think so. That was like one of the
In conclusion of putting you first, you better
do it.
You better
Take care of you.
You better start living your best life because tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. Matter of fact, don't even live your best life. Live your next best your first, your next second. Make it be the best that you can make it. Because the next 2 minutes after that, it ain't guaranteed to nobody.
Literally.
So live your best second. If you don't know how to do that, practice it.
Yeah. You have to put you first. Like, you're no good to anyone if you're no good to yourself. Like, you can't be anything to anybody if you're not everything to self. And you just have to take care of yourself. That's it. Everybody ain't gonna like it, but you gotta just do what's best for you. Period. All right, Bucket.
Next subject. This is rolling today. I like it.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Okay, let me see. Okay. Try God, not me. Go ahead, Tasha. I feel
Oh, God.
yeah. Just mute. Just go ahead and let her.
Look at that face.
Try God, not me.
I don't even fucking want you fucking with him. Don't even try him. Don't try him unless you're serious about it. Don't try him with the bull. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people out there. He giving you your raggedy ass all of this good extra time and all of this good extra forfeit. He done send you a praying angel. He done send you a war partner. He done send you all of these good people because you was up there holy praying and you ain't mean not near bit of it. You asked for him to remove the negativity. He moved them away from you. Now they back. You let him back. He ain't bring him back to you. You called, you accepted, you was in your feelings, you was feeling lonely, you was feeling sad. So guess what? Somebody else who needed that prayer that had left everybody alone, that was down here on their whole knees crying, couldn't get help because he up here wasting good, valuable. Nobody is not worth the time. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying we old enough for all of this bullshit every day. Somebody want to be pacified. Somebody needs to be breastfed. Somebody needs you to make them a bottle like they 4 years old and they 45. I mean, just like saying, like, how much of it do you need? You can, and not all people you want to pray for you because not all people's hearts is good prayer. I want that war soldier, that one that I know, like that's damn Slay Collins. I want her to pray for me. Work on me. Help send me some good people like that to pray with me. To help me change me for the better good. Don't send me the fucked up me to pray for me. Send me to work on me. I'm giving you a prime example of the realest shit I can possibly tell you. So don't try me. Don't try God. Don't try. Matter of fact, don't try near one of the fuck the three of us. I dare you. Because I believe in my lick back. And if Brittany, she want to be positive, that's her. Fuck that. I'm getting my lick back for her. V, she wants to be inspirational. Fuck that. I'm getting my lick back for her too. Me, I'm just all the way fucked up, so I'm definitely getting all the licks back for me. So come try us if you want to. Please, do it swiftly and expeditiously. And while you at it, cosplay to pray for me. That's what you do. Send me somebody that's right to pray for me. Don't send me no fucked up person to pray for me. And don't try us. And stop trying him too.
Brittany, you got something to add to this?
Yeah.
You down, Tasha.
So I'm gonna say this. God is not through with me yet, right? So while I am working on being better, being positive, giving people grace, you got to catch me on the right day, right? Because God forgives. I won't say that I don't forgive, but just don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be mindful of who you try. Because even though I have grown quite a bit, don't play with me. Like, I'm not going to love you like God love you. I'm sorry, I'm just not there yet. Like, I'm not going to keep giving you time after time. Like, think about how many times we pray to God and ask God to deliver us from something and to remove certain things. And then he does that, like Tasha said, and then we go back, right? And we keep going back, and God loves us in spite of all of our flaws and faults, right? And he continues to love us, and he continues to protect us, and, you know, all of those things. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not God. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to keep on letting people play with me. I'm not going to keep on letting people hurt my feelings. I'm not going to keep on letting people disrespect me. I'm not going to do it. God going to give you that. Brittany ain't. I'm just not there. I don't know if I'll ever be there. I don't think that I can ever have the love that God has for us, for others, because I'm not going to continue to let people play in my face. Right? Because while I'm not going to be at this big age out here fighting and cussing people out, I'm just not going to fuck with you. Now, I probably will cut you out real good one good time, and then I'm going to leave it alone because it's just too much. But you have to be, and while that's me, there are people out here that will beat your ass though, too, right? So you have to, just go to God and you pray to the Lord and you help God to do whatever needs to be done for you and stop playing with people, because you catch people on a good day or a bad day, and it's not going to be good for you, because we're not going to give you what you expect in the Lord, that the Lord is going to give you. Like, it's going to be the complete opposite. So just why? Well, like, why do it? I don't understand why people be like intentionally trying people, like intentionally trying to get a reaction from people. Like, people be really out here miserable as fuck. That's what it boils down to. People know the type of person you are, so they know what type of reaction they can get from you. But I'm gonna kill you with silence. Like, I'm trying my hardest to move to that, because nobody's really worth all the razzle and dazzle and me getting all ruffled. Like, for what? But you have to stop playing with people though, because like I said, while I love the Lord and I believe in the Lord and I want to change and I want to be better, everybody don't have that mentality, and people gonna rock your shit for educational purposes only, right? So you have to be mindful and be cautious of who you play with and who you try, because it just don't be worth all that. That's it.
Thank you, Jackie. Go ahead and pin that, please. It's for educational purposes only over here. This is a podcast. And please understand, we're unscripted, we're real, we're raw, and it's relatable. And we mean what we say, and we say what we mean. Yeah, you don't like it, I don't know, you can go somewhere else and start your own podcast and all that old good stuff. But, honey, I think this is some good shit right here. I don't know why all these topics coming up, but this is some good shit.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, try God, not me. I don't think I need to elaborate anymore on that between Brittany and Tasha. I mean, I'm all the way there on both sides of that fit, so I'm not going to elaborate no more. I tell you all the time, I'm the wrongbitch.com, and I stand on that, and, you know, I'm a work in progress as well, and all of that good stuff. I'm everything they are, you know. I'm not as raw as Tasha, because Tasha, she want her lick back, and I really just don't give a fuck. I just don't fuck with you. I put you on the back burner and send you back on to where you came from. That's just how that works. So that try God and not me. Hey, play with your own, play at your own free will with that. You know what I'm saying? Because once I'm done, I'm done. That's where I'm at on that. So in conclusion, try God, not me. Go ahead, Tasha, take it.
Find somebody else to play with. That's what's best. Find somebody in a whole new everything, a whole new name, a whole new alphabet, a whole new everything. Do that. Cause he working on me, but I'm glad it's in slow proportions. Cause I love revenge. I do. I like it. I like it. So I'm with the shit. So yes. So I keep working slowly on my lick back, guys, because I got some licks to get back. In regards to find somewhere else to play. It ain't safe to play around these parts.
You got anything in conclusion on this, or we pretty much summed it up with Tasha's
Nah,
conclusion? Okay.
yeah, I'm good.
Next topic. back, back,
Baby,
back in
listen.
this bucket, baby. Okay, here we go. Thank you for everybody that's coming in. I see the comments, and thank you to all the visitors. I see some people up in this thing. I appreciate the love. Okay, period. So let's the next topic. Let's roll with it. Lord. Why do people talk about what they do for you without it being from the heart? So I guess if somebody does something for you and they go tell all America that I did this and I did that, and just let it be from the heart. Well, to me that's common sense. They want the
Yeah, it wasn't from the heart.
did something, but if you really gave them, you ever do something for somebody, if it ain't come from your heart, leave the people alone. Don't give to them. Don't give me shit if you got to go run tell America. If I call you and I need your assistance or your guidance or if I'll take the person, I'm sorry, y'all. And if I need some assistance or I'm asking you something personally, then you got to splash this shit all over America, baby. Please just say, V, I don't want to do it because I got a motor motherfucking mouth. I can't hold it. I want everybody in the world to know I help V. If that's what your MO is, please don't help me. Please don't. That's why I say I'll go hard to pay to. I ain't got to ask the motherfucker for nothing. But if I do, I'm going to let God lead me to who I need to ask. Because I don't want nothing to come back and be like, oh, I did this and I did that. And anybody do have to do all that. You can do what you want from the heart. Fuck that. If it ain't from there, don't fuck with me. I'm not going to ask you. And the Lord, he going to tell me where to go. And that's just real life stuff. Y'all can take it from there.
I always used to say, do me a favor, don't do me no favors. Like some people, I feel like if you do something for me, like if I'm going through something and you're doing something for me out of the kindness of your heart, then you're not going to ever throw it in my face. But I can see how you can throw it in somebody's face though, right? So let me give you an example. So say you got a man and you done helped him out and you there for him and he done went through some things, right? Then he get himself together. And then once he get himself together, then he play you. Then it's going to be, hey, you remember when you ain't have and I was the one and your friends wasn't? And remember when you ain't had this and I was the one that was driving you around and them friends that you out here in the streets holding on with, they weren't there when you ain't had nothing. So in that instance, I can see you kind of saying something to somebody like, how could you play me? And I was the one who was there for you through everything, not necessarily, but to that person, not necessarily to nobody else, but to that person, not throwing it in and telling everybody else, oh, I did this for my man and I did that. No, but to him, like, why would you play me? And I was the only one that was there for you through it all. When you ain't had nothing and you was down on your luck, them niggas weren't there. I was. I get that. Like, cause that's a conversation that's in a relationship. That's that. Right. But to just be, what you say, throwing it in your face wasn't the question. What's the question? Okay,
so wait a minute. So I don't know. This is how it was wrote. This is how it came out.
It said, why do people do stuff if it's not from the heart?
Let me clear the question up. I think the intentions are, if somebody do something for you, somebody's done something for somebody, and they felt the need to go tell somebody else. That's the MO of this. That's how it's
with
wrong. Why
that,
do people talk about what they do for you without just doing it from your heart? That's where that's the question. That's the dynamic of it. I see people in the
yeah,
comments
I
that pose the
don't,
question.
because that's just like when people, like, for me, you know how when people help homeless people or people do stuff and they recording it and posting it, like, why you got to do that? Maybe it's encouragement to try to help other people to see, like, okay, we can help people out here in the streets. I don't really know. I feel like you don't necessarily have to tell people what you're doing. I do stuff and help people. I don't have to go run and tell nobody, oh, I done helped you do this, or I helped X, Y, and Z take care of this because they in a bind and I helped them out they bind. Like, for what? But it may not be a negative thing. I don't know. I just feel like if you're doing something from the heart, it don't have to be posted. It don't have to be shared to the world. You can do things with great intentions and the Lord is going to see it and you're going to be blessed. I feel like when people try to be very boastful about the things that they're doing it for a reaction. They're doing it to get some type of gratification for what they've done to help, when then are you really doing it because you want to help, or are you wanting people to say, oh, you're such an amazing person for helping people, because you need some type of
Validation.
mental validation, somebody to tell you, like, oh, you're great for doing this. You know what I'm saying? You fine. I think if you really want to help somebody, just help them and shut up. Let them people appreciate you. And sometimes you can help people and they not going to appreciate you. They not going to tell you thank you. They not, but and that can be hurtful, right? But then are you going to go say, man, I helped her and I did this for her and she ain't even say thank you for what? Just know who to help and who not. But if the Lord leads you to bless somebody, then that's just what you should do. I don't feel like you have to post nothing on no social media or go run and tell your mama, your auntie, your sister, and your cousin who you helped. That's not their business, because everybody don't want people to know that they in a rut. Everybody don't want people to know that they need help. Like, that's a pride thing, and that can be very hurtful, right? So yeah, I feel like if you're doing it from the heart, you shouldn't really have to do no talking. Let them people thank you and tell folks like, oh, Brittany did this for me and I appreciate her. Let them people talk about it. You don't have to say what you've done. If it's genuinely from the heart, help them people and shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know how to shut up. And I've been telling y'all this for weeks, and that's the problem. The problem is y'all need somebody to pump y'all up. Like, I don't even have the words. Y'all talk too much. And that's the problem. Everybody, you want to tell everybody every single thing that's going on. Shut the fuck up. That's it. That's it.
What you got, Tosh?
That's the word of the day. Shut the fuck up. That's the word of the whole weekend. Shut the fuck up. Then stop acting like somebody owe you restitution for something. Or that you doing something you supposed to get an allegory or a round of applause for doing something that you supposed to do. You ain't nobody. If you doing something for somebody, you don't expect nothing back in return. That comes from the kindness of your heart. So nobody owes you nothing. And so you ain't got to feel a certain type of way. And if you're going to be a certain type of way person about it, then don't never hurt nobody. But then don't never help them. Don't hurt them. Don't say shit about them. But just shut the fuck up. That's all we got to do. You ain't got to say nothing back, because if I help somebody, like if I rock with a person and we on the phone and they say, oh, I sure will let, and I got a few dollars, they ain't got to ask me for it. I'm automatically just sending it to them. I don't expect the favor back, but it do make you feel some type of way later on that person don't think about you that way, that you thought about them. But that's in any relationship you got. It's never equal. So if we all realize that, the better off we'll be, and everybody will be out of their feelings all the time, because in relationships it's never equal. Somebody's giving way too much one day, somebody's giving way too less the next day. Then we don't have to go through this. You know what I'm saying? And if there's a topic that comes up and it brings another heart speak to it and we spin it off another way, it just gets spent that way on how we feel about the question. Because it was that we were asked the question. So it ain't no part2.coms down later Because the question was asked on how we felt about doing something for somebody. You could do something for somebody and they do treat you like shit. And they do give the round of applause to everybody else who wasn't there for them. That's not off the topic. That's all the same thing. It's just how you spin it off. That part.
You should have just went on ahead and did the conclusion. You was already talking. Can you conclusion us? You know, hey, look. Go ahead with it.
In conclusion, people grown. People have their own feelings. Everybody. You might be high on top of the world this day and then be low tomorrow. Just don't forget where you came from. Just don't forget nothing else. But if you do something, keep your mouth closed. Because if you say something, if I done send V $25 and I go over here and say, oh, I sent V $25, guess what? Oh, I heard Tasha sent you $25, and bitch, what? I sent it to her. What's your point? My fault for saying I just sent V $20. That don't mean V fucked up. That don't mean nothing else. Shit, I might have owed her for her therapy lessons. Y'all lucky I was in therapy for a little while, because this shit would have been already upside the wall in the moon and back. So be grateful of that too. I'm just saying, just it's like some stuff is it's just common sense. They pass common sense out when you go to Walmart. Stop ordering shit online and take your ass to the store. So when you go into Walmart, you can get common sense. You know, when the greeters at the card thing and you go in there and they say, welcome to Walmart, and they give you a card, they passing out common sense right there with that grocery card. Go there, everybody. Go there. Go shopping. Go to the night. Go to a store where they pass you a card out and common sense is there regularly. You can purchase it for $1.99. It's called common sense. In conclusion.
In conclusion, B, what you got on it?
If you're doing things with a good heart and pure intentions, then there's no need to run your mouth about what you're doing. It's already hard for people in this world. So if you're helping somebody for whatever reason, you don't need to be running your mouth and telling their business. People be going through things. So even to accept help, because people will not accept help. Like, some people don't want help. So if you're kind of forcing it and you running and telling, you just don't know where people are mentally. And that could really put them in a worse mental state too. So we have to think about other people. It's really not always about you. And that's the problem. People love to make it about themselves. People love to post and say what they doing to get all these accolades. Like, that's gonna come. If it's genuine, you gonna get all the roses and flowers you deserve. You don't have to do all that talking. Like, just shut up. In conclusion, we gotta learn how to, like, just be quiet. If you gonna do the work, do the work. You don't have to shout about it and scream with a bullhorn. Your work is gonna show for itself and it's gonna speak for itself, because other people gonna say what you're doing, right? You don't have to give the specifics of who you helping and how you helping them. You don't. Just do it. If the Lord or whoever, whatever is leading you to help people, help them. Unless you finna get a shelter and you finna open up a business and do this shit for real, what you talking about it for? Or you can make a generalized statement about how we all need to help people more, but you don't have to give the specifics of who you've helped and why you've helped, because that's their business that you're telling. Tell your business about how you need help and who helped you. Oh, okay. Or shut the fuck up. I love y'all like the Lord. No, I don't love y'all like the Lord. We talked about that already. But yeah, we gotta be quiet sometimes. Seriously, like all that talking. Why we talk so much? What you getting from that? Because if you on social media like, okay, I just helped Brittany out because she in the rut and she ain't got no money and she needed some money to pay her light bill, so I just gave Brittany $50 on her light bill, and you post that, or you go tell your sister you gave me $50. Then what? What comes after that? Like, what does that do? Because they like, oh, Brittany always fucked up. Brittany always need money. Like, and then that make you feel good, or, oh, that's so amazing that you helped Brittany. Then what happens after that though? Like, what are we getting at? Like, I just don't understand the reasoning for it. So then in conclusion, I just think we got to shut the fuck up. If you genuinely want to help people, help them. But quit telling people business, because it ain't your business to tell. Because that's really not your business to tell. then you helping people and you hurting them at the same time, and that ain't good either. People be really fucked up out here, mentally, financially, emotionally, and you helping them, but then talking about it is like, is that really help? Because then it's gonna come back to them, right? So shut the fuck up. I'm done.
I like silent success stories. You know what I'm saying? What you do, and you know, and it ain't even for a man. It's nice, you know, if you do help somebody, you get I thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Or thank you that you thought about me. That's cool. I'm good with that from man. But honey, the blessings that God will give right back to you, that unexpected from not from shutting up. He'll bless you all different ways. You wouldn't even know the blessing was coming if you shut up. If you move when he tell you to move, and you bless who he tell you to bless, and then you shut up and you don't go run these people's business and not make the blessings that'll come back to you will be 10 times fold. Bigger than what the hell you put out. Shut up. Enjoy that you're able to be a blessing to somebody. See, people need to understand that. You got to understand. It was a point in time in people's life where they couldn't help you. They, you know, got pure intentions. They want to help, but they just didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have it. So now you got certain people in certain positions they can and they want to. So if they bless you, why shut up? Yeah, they don't want your, they'll accept your thank you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I think everybody, if somebody do something for you, you ought to say thank you. I believe that. I believe that. And if you think you too high and mighty, does not say thank you or at least acknowledge it, be like, oh, thank you for thinking of me or whatever the case may be. It could just be a text. It could be not even money. It could be whatever. It could be a conversation. It could just be a text message. Somebody might have been, I just checked on you to make sure you're okay. I knew you wasn't feeling that good and woo, woo, woo. You know, that little simple stuff means the world to those people. So don't go crumbling on their world. They already, you know what I'm saying, down and out. They already probably, like you say, pride. You know, people don't want everybody in their business. They don't ask for help because your mouth runs too much. But the blessings that you get back is 10 times fold. But then your funky ass $25. See, if you shut up, so he probably would have blessed you with even more, but now he only gave you 27, you know, gave you $2 extra because you ran your mouth. So you missed your blessing, your big blessing. So yeah, if you're gonna do something genuinely and pure. And you know, as far as the shelters and stuff, I can understand when people, you know, be like, okay, I'm doing like a food, say I'm at a food drive. Don't put the people on camera. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? If you're doing your service, if I'm sitting here and I'm on a feeding line, all you should see is food going on plate. You should not see the individuals. When you put them people on there like that, you wrong, dead ass wrong, and I'm gonna stand on that. I don't like that. I don't like to see videos like that. If I'm doing a service and I'm volunteering my time down at the shelter, and I'm just shooting that child, it's just a video, that's it. It's a face of you. It's not of them. You don't even have to say where you at. Everybody know you ain't got no damn concession line of food, so we know you somewhere. You don't have to put that out there. Just watch how you do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a blessing, be a blessing. If you're not, then don't even do it. And that's my in conclusion on that. Amen. Here, let's go to the fun bucket for a second. I'll give you one coin and everyone else getting galaxies and above. That part. Look. So yeah, just make sure you're a real blessing. I like that part. Make sure you really the
Yeah,
blessing.
I was gonna say that's the part right there.
Yeah,
Like, it's a blessing to be a blessing. And so if the Lord gives you the finances to bless someone else, or even the mental capacity, because like V said, sometimes it's just checking on somebody. Sometimes it's just those encouraging words. So if God gives you that, like, that in itself is a blessing in itself. And you have to be grateful that you even have the ability to help somebody, because sometimes a lot of us are going through our own shit. So if even when you going through and you can help somebody else, that in itself is a blessing, right? So don't talk about it. Just allow the Lord to continue to bless you, because that in itself, when you going through your own shit and you can help somebody else just with a call or a text, like, do you know how blessed you are? People be going through stuff and don't want to talk to the world, don't want to talk to nobody, can't help nobody, and that's okay. But if you have the ability to help anybody, if it's one person, do you understand how blessed you are? That's it. Let's go to the front bucket. Let's go.
I was gonna go to the good pocket, but I think I'm gonna stay here for a minute.
Okay, well, let's
stay
go.
here. Let's stay here for a second. Yeah. Are you guys doing all right down there in the comment section? Just gonna say some yeses or something, or throw some hearts or something. We've been standing. We've been at 15.2. What time is it? Oh, it's 12:48. Oh, we ain't even did an hour yet. Say we haven't. We hope everybody good down there in the comments. We appreciate the support.
You real refreshed today, ain't you, V?
I slept. Oh, baby,
be feeling so good.
Honey. I had that afternoon delight, and I went on to bed for the rest of the night until I got up and seen them on live. Okay. That's a good one. We'll run that as a good one. I don't know why they was over there. I done put that in the round bucket. Don't worry about it. That'll be one of the ones we answer. We might not need to answer that because co-parenting. Co-parenting. Well, I guess I'll take that because I am definitely in that lane of life and been there ever since my baby was 2 and he's now 17. And I think we talked about mind your business. Let the parents be parents. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for your significant or your exes to go on and live life as long as the children are taken care of. You know, a lot of people are bitter. You know what I'm saying? So they go and they do all this old stuff and they, try to make hell on wheels. But people got the right to go on. Just because we didn't make it do not make a person not a parent. You know what I'm saying? Communication. And 9 times out of these kids got phones at 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you won't even have to talk to the parent. Now let you, hey, something's coming up. Most kind of co-parents and shit, they tell your daddy this or tell your mama this, and that's just the extent of, a lot of people don't co-parent because they still got feelings involved. You know what I'm saying? Or they just want to be messy, or they're jealous of the person that done went on with their life. Did you think life was gonna stop, motherfucker, because me and you had a baby and we didn't work out? Was I supposed to just sit here and cry for 18 years? No, motherfucker, I'm going on with my best life. Yeah, and I got something new over here, and everybody's deserving of that. So that goes both ways, fathers and mothers. Let these people live their life. It's better. I'm telling you, it's hell on wheels when y'all in it in every waking moment. You got to talk to, especially if you got kids under at least 6 or 7. You got to talk to your co-parent. You got to talk to the parents. I'm not talking about active parents. I'm not talking about nobody in jail. I'm not talking about, what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that situation. I'm talking about active parents that's living in, whatever the state is. If whatever your agreement was when y'all split or whatever, that's what it is. Honor that shit. You know what I'm saying? People fall on hard times. So sometimes when the co-parent can't just say, hey, the meeting spot 6 o'clock. Hey, the car broke down. Is it okay if you want me to bring them down there? Them kids need that bond with that both of y'all. Y'all can play the games with y'all, if y'all like y'all want to, but at the end of the day, them kids need their mama and their father. You know what I'm saying? And hats off to the women and the men that make it happen. If one of his dad can't make it to the meetup spot, okay, what time you want me to bring him to you? You see what I'm saying? And even here, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker come out here, get his son, hey, bye, go on. I don't give no fucks. That man has no business worried about my business. I have no business worried about his business. At the end of the day, we have a child, and our child need both of us. We did this. We gonna raise this, and that's just that. And I'm talking about active co-parenting. It really does work. If you take your feelings out of it. If it's not working, it's because somebody is still attached somewhere. And please understand, these people got the right to go on and live their life. As long as them kids is coming home and they ain't got nothing bad to say about that person's significant other, why are you mad? Let these people live their life and let their family, you know what I'm saying? If it's going to be blended, let it be blended. Who cares? And that's my take on co-parenting. It works if you want it to work. It should work, because at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about that child. At the end of the day, it has nothing to do with you. Now you got your nose all snotty. You out there looking out the window and stuff and seeing who's all in the car when he pick. Come on, that's childish shit. Grow the fuck up. Yeah, this is the wrong day and time to be playing, trying to want to be a single parent, because you think you're gonna go down there and get some child support, honey. As far as I know, these child support cases, I don't know. With one child, I don't think you get no more than about $60, $70. I mean, some people don't even pay that. It depends on the person's income. I'm just saying. So sometimes that shit ain't even worth it. Sir, pick your child up. Sir, go. I'd rather take the motherfucking, I want you to have the time. Fuck the money. We can work all that shit out. That part. That's just reality. Somebody said $1,200. It depends on your state, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I fuck all the money. The money gonna be there. The child gonna get taken care of irregardless. If you're a real parent, period. If I gotta drop peppers off, if I gotta bring milk, whatever. It depends on that age. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the age of that child, but everybody deserves to be a parent, and you shouldn't be tripping on that person's personal business once you guys have split. Keep your nose out of it and let the parents be parents. What you got, B? Run it.
Yeah, it ain't about you. It ain't about the mama, the daddy. It's about the child. So I think that, no matter what. Everything don't last forever. So if a relationship ends and you plan to be together forever and shit happens, right? Out of our control. And sometimes it's in our control, but whatever the case, it's about the child. And I agree that a child needs both their mother and their father. That's it. So we should, at this big age, be grown enough to be able to communicate effectively to raise our child. We should not be trying to turn our child against their father or their mother. Like, because things happen and we may not agree. I feel like even if the dad or the mom is not the best parent, you don't have to tell that child nothing because they're going to see it eventually anyway. So even in that, we have to learn how to shut up and just allow time to be a revealer of all things. But it's really all about the child, and the child needs both parents. I can't teach my baby everything. I can't. She need her daddy. So, and that's with anything, like with a boy needs his, the kids they just need their parents, and you just have to be able to do what's best for your child. It's not about your personal feelings. If that man dogs you out, if he a good daddy, let that man be a good daddy. And that's it. Because he might have treated you like a dog, and that's okay. But he gonna do right for his child. And so even if, and if you hurt from that, heal, sister. Get you something to do. Let that baby go be with her daddy or his daddy, and then find you some business. And you'll get over that man, because I'm telling you, it's a whole lot of stuff out here in the world that'll be good to you and do you good. Or you could just do yourself good. And it's not even all about a sexual thing. It's a mental, a healing. Go find you a book to read. Go watch TV. Like, having a break from your child is a great thing. And you can live your life. Like, let work with your baby daddy or your baby mama, and y'all raise that kid so that kid ain't fucked up. Because if you still holding on to things and you mad, you got a little fucked upism up in you, and you need to let that go. And don't allow your child to be fucked up because you are. Like, we have to be better for these children. If we've decided to have a child, because I don't care what you say, it's a choice. So if you've decided to have a child, you should decide that you want to be a better person for your child. That's just it. That's just it. And you need to be able to work with this person, because you was working with them in the bed. And if it didn't work out, oh well. Like that, these children are just so innocent, and this world is so cruel, and it is so many things that are out against these children. There are attacks on our children. So our children need their parents. They don't need to have to deal with the drama of whatever is going on because y'all didn't work out and we got issues. Put that shit to the side. The kids shouldn't even know. They should just see happy, healthy mama, happy, healthy daddy, and y'all raising these kids and agreeing to get these children through this crazy, cruel world that we living in. That's it. Communicate. It's okay if it didn't work. I promise you it's somebody else out here. I promise you that. And it don't matter. Like, let these kids be with their parents. And y'all have to just be adults and work through whatever it was and raise these kids so they don't be fucked up out here. That's it. Get you a break, sister. Get you a break and have you some fun. Come to the bar. We be having fun at the bar. If you don't want to go outside, go to the liquor store, get you a drink, go get you some water. Come to the bar, have you a good time. We at Candy Hill. We be having a good old time without the kid. Have fun. It's life to live, even if you don't want to go outside. We can have fun on TikTok. Please. Go let that kid go. Can't wait to drop mine now.
What you got, Tasha?
I didn't get to go through the co-parenting thing, so I'm just listening to y'all. You know what I'm saying? My kids, my husband passed, so I can't speak on this. But I mean, what y'all said was inspiring me. But what I will add though is, if there is a parent here that's in the flesh, show up. Because when the kids is used to having two, and then they just get stuck with one, that it's not a good balancing act, because you always is trying to fix the heart of the wounded, and you know what I'm saying. Is so if you are here in the flesh, show up. Stop all the petty stuff, but show up, because it don't be about you. You know what I'm saying? So just show up for your kids. And if y'all can stop arguing and come to one's terms and stuff, as long as God gave you today, you can always do a do-over. So just show up. That's all.
But honestly, my thing is, it shouldn't even be an argument at the end of the day. Once it's already set in stone, okay, every Friday I'm dropping you off at this location at 6 p.m. That's it. That's all. And like you said, if you show up and I show up, what's the problem? Or if something happens, be grown enough to communicate that. Hey, B, I'm going to run a little late. Or I can't make it. Do you mind bringing them? You know what I'm saying? And make sure you say thank you to those parents. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still have to coexist for the 18. You got to understand that child is watching you. And they watching your dad, or I'm just, me and dad. They're watching us. They're watching how we interact. They feel the vibe. They hear you when you talk, get off the phone. Ain't nothing. They hear all that shit. They don't need that implanted in their mind. And like I said, a lot of people that cannot co-parent is because people are still tied up on feelings. And it is 2023. You got babies with cell phones. You don't even got to talk to that motherfucker. That individual. You don't have to do all that. Tell your daddy you got a performance. I used to do that all the time. Not because I didn't want to talk to him. I just didn't need to talk to him. I'm living my best life. That part. So, if you want your daddy to come, tell your daddy. You know what I'm saying? And my son does his own thing, But I honestly believe co-parenting does work for two individuals that's not merely tied up in thinking that because we're not together that these kids do not deserve a good parenting life. And stay the fuck out their personal business. You'll be all right. So that's my conclusion to that. Let's go to the good topic. V, you already had one. Well, AK was in the wrong box, so I figured we pulled it, so we might as well use it. Oh, Lord. Who's put this in there? If you won the lottery, who would you take with you? And how would you spend the money? I don't know who put it in. I just write it. If I won the lottery, of course, I'm calling my sister and of course my kiddo, and I'm going out to the Capitol, and I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna invest the majority of it. No, I'm gonna flip it. Yeah, I'm gonna flip it. That's what I'm gonna do with mine. And that's it on that. So if y'all wanted, who you taking with you? And
Girl, shit, I don't know. I'm gonna take my baby for sure.
what's up?
We gonna do some traveling. We gonna save some money. We gonna invest some money. We gonna travel the world, and we gonna get us a big old house. I don't know, shit. I ain't paying these student loans off ever. Tell the government, bitch, I ain't got it. Get somebody else to do it. That's one goal I don't have, is to ever pay my student loans off. Don't care. Judge me. I ain't never doing it.
I don't know why America been in debt forever. I don't know what you want. Just stay right on in the shit. You give it out money.
Get it back in blood. I have no desire to pay these loans back, bitch. Get it back in blood. Now that's one thing I ain't gonna do.
Right.
Now who want to talk about that? Fuck them loans. But yeah, don't make me mad about no. This supposed to be a good topic. Ain't nobody winning the lottery, bitch. I ain't rich. I'm poor around here. Yeah.
Y'all can answer in the comment section. If you won the lottery, who you taking with you, and what would you do with the money?
I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking up the regular money. So I'm fucking it up.
You betting, Tasha?
I'm betting the fuck out that shit. Baby, we go. I'm gonna damn sure fuck up the church. I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna tell everybody, turn the game on. We gonna be having a live with betting. V, you say you ain't betting, you're betting that day. Everybody betting. We all betting. we having a bet party that day. Everybody's gonna be in the screen. Everybody's betting. We betting everything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to invest too, but I ain't doing all of that. I'm betting. I don't even worry about it. We going to Vegas. We gonna sit at the real betting table with the bookie. We gonna sit there and bet for real, for real.
So you just gonna give it back?
Yeah. So those numbers I personally got. We just meet me. I'm calling. V gonna be handling. She handles everything big. I'm gonna just Zell her what needs to be Zelled to her. And I see all of y'all in Vegas, and we're gonna sit at the table because I'm gonna need guidance because I'm gonna lose my mind. Make sure you go get Maurice and Slay. I can teach them how to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna meet in Vegas. I'm gonna mess up the shit. And if we lose while we in Vegas, I'm gonna snatch that bookie and say, you ain't gotta kick me off the app because I'm here to beat your ass in person. Give me my money. Did you see him not even act like he wanted to run? Oh yeah.
Don said I'm getting Mississippi missing. Hot says she's gonna take her kids with her, of course. Nobody else
Oh
answered the
shit, I'm
question.
not fucking kids. Mine is grown. I ain't taking not near one of them with me. I'ma send
Christiana
them
said
somewhere. They ain't going with me.
Christiana said her kids, my man, and helping out the homeless veterans. That's what's up, baby. Slay said, taking my sweetheart BFF out of country. Will tell my bro, get ready, please. The Nets on that part. Okay, period. Period. So that and shit. Tasha said shit. She gonna fuck it up. Tasha, look, hey, we ain't having it before. Oh wait, we ain't gonna miss it. We ain't never had it. Tasha,
I'ma still have I'ma still have that thing over there with somebody investing some stuff for me. But me personally, oh, we having every TV on. Every bet is going down. It's gonna be
so what y'all want to do? It's 104. Do y'all want to pull another good topic, bad topic, or end it? Which y'all want to do? Don't make a difference. I don't know what type of time y'all want. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to go too long, but, you know, I'm on whatever y'all want. Y'all want another
Yeah,
topic?
I'm okay. We could do one more if you want, Tasha. What you
Well,
want to do?
okay, but I'll let y'all choose. Period.
whatever. Go ahead, Brittany. Pick.
Do the big bucket.
The big
I
bucket.
like to talk a lot. Let's do that big
Let's
bucket.
go. Let's go.
Oh boy. Now look, I said let's do
You
it. Now let's
said
see what come out.
listen, Lindas. Okay. Why we just talk bitter baby mamas and bitter baby daddies. I'm gonna throw that with the co-parent because a lot of that comes with the co-parent shit. Once the people split, or if you want to touch on it, you can touch on it. But once a lot of people
I ain't
split,
no bitter bitch, so
that's
no,
where
I
bitter
can't
shit
speak on
come
that.
in at.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't
So
bitter. I don't.
okay, so we going to we'll pick another one. There goes we just got to talking about that. Okay, stay out the people's business and let that person go on with their life. As long as they take care of that child, who gives a fuck?
I swear.
Long distance relationships.
I don't know nothing about that. Um. Look
Let's
at Tasha.
go.
Okay, wait.
Okay, I'll let y'all breathe.
I could go.
Get you
You want to
some
go?
water.
No, I could talk. I could go.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't really. I can not speak on that.
Listen, we don't have to rush this. We don't have to rush it. Breathe, take it in, and I'm gonna get some water. Shit, hold on.
Okay.
Y'all fine.
Tasha with the get some water. Y'all done left me out here, Lord.
Take your time, breathe it. Look at the comments. What the people saying in the comments section?
They just throwing up eyes, girl. They talk. Look,
Don't
Don
say
just put
they
his.
eat.
Yes, girl. They got their eyes.
Long distance relationship.
Okay, I'm gonna talk real quick. I don't really know. I've
You said real
never.
quick. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody's eyes lit up on this
So
mug. I don't know.
I don't know nothing about it. So I don't have the experience. I think that anything can work. I think that anything is possible. Y'all know that song, If You Believe. Okay, whatever. So I think that everything is about communication. And if you have real, honest, open communication and y'all both have the same goals and the same desires, I'm sure that it could work. Darn, why you got your eyes? What's wrong with your eyes, darn? I think that it could work, right? As long as y'all find ways to communicate and then, make plans to spend time and see each other. Because I'm going to have to see you. I don't want to talk all the time. I'm going to have to see you. So what we going to do? How we going to do it? Like, how that's going to work? Not do it like it. I'm not saying that. How we going to do it, though? How we going to make it work? But I feel like if you communicate and it's open and it's honest and we on the same page, I feel like it could work. Anything could work. But then what if you get like real serious? Then what do you do? Because I'm going to want you around me all the time. Like, what do you do after that? I don't know. I've never experienced this, so I can't say. I don't know. I think it could work. Tasha, go ahead and talk because I think you got more to talk about.
Well, You just help them fill out their papers for that green card. Is what you help them do. You just help them fill out them papers from them good cards. And you can have phone sex because we can do this right here. You know what I'm saying? I can see what he got. He can see how I play with me. It goes effortlessly. It's spectacular. Then you wake up to beautiful poetry every day and they just love you. And they just say the most honestly good. I'm talking about that good Grinching. Drop it like it's hot shit. And you be like, damn, what do you need me to do? That's why I say I need a boat. I need a ship. I got 27 good love affairs going over there in my continent. I love all of them. And it's excellent. And we on different 27. 27.
Mr. James got Africa. I agree with. I see Mickey saying it works. I see Mr. James saying it works. I agree.
It does work, but it takes an extra. It takes mind blowing. You gotta be honest and mindful. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't reach out and touch somebody. You know what I'm saying? You have to be very communicatable. But with Zoom, Telegram, WhatsApp, Google Chats, it all works, and you do videos.
Well, what's on the videos? What are we doing on the videos?
Whatever you was gonna do last night in person, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You can see what they got. They can see what you got, and you can say what you want to say. And guess what? They somewhere else. So you ain't got to get hot and bothered. And if you don't like it, guess what you can say? My internet broke. My Wi-Fi just ain't fine. So guess what? It works real good. You ain't got to be bothered. You ain't got to send no things. And guess what? You already paid your cell phone bill or your cable bill every month, right? That's how you got Wi-Fi. So it's the best until, and when they show you it, if it's showable, then go to the people and fill out your green card and say, come on. That's where I am with it. Bring your ass, Captain.
I think that it honestly can work. I'm not saying out of country, only, that's Tasha's experience, but I do believe if a person live in the United States and you're flyable, you're drivable, you are tangible, and, especially if if I want to spend that time and I want to get to really know you and stuff like that. And Brittany said, well, what happens if, you guys get real serious? Well, then we make some moves. You know what I'm saying? Grown folks gonna do what grown folks want to do, and that's just reality. You know what I'm saying? So you might not move to my state, I may not move to your state, but we could find a state in between. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it definitely does and can work, but everybody has to be honest. Everybody has to be real. You got to keep the coon pie on lock. And he got to keep that on lock, or she got to keep that on lock. That's just period. You know what I'm saying? And that way, when you guys get to mixing and mingling and all that, and it's time to meet, honey, I'm sure it'll be some good shit. But anyway, that's my take on that. I think it works with responsible grown folks that's really into that individual. Now, if you just out here for the play, then, have at it. Have at it. So... Lord, Tasha, come on with your in conclusion. Shit, she don't took us way overseas.
In conclusion, it can be over the same thing. On these apps, they using them like they're dating apps anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100%ly. Okay? So, if you go through your thing, it's how many people that's in your thing. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, are you single? Oh, are you married? Or are you this? So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta pay a prescription of $2.99 per nothing, or $4.99, however much the shit costs for you to get a like on one of them dating apps. And you know what I'm saying? They do it all the time. People meet on Facebook. People meet on this. People do this and they doing that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all over the internet anyway. People are barely so often nowadays going up to somebody and be like, hey, I think you look nice. Would you like to go on a date with me? Can I have your number? You know what I'm saying? People don't really they're not really doing all of the old school wizzles and dazzles, you know what I'm saying, anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so it is what it is. You adapt to the culture that you're in, right? So that's what they say. And so if you find somebody in the internet working and y'all want to vibe and get to know each other, then go for it. I don't see anything wrong with it. What the hell is the difference? These raggedy ass motherfuckers in person lying to us all of thing else. So why won't you give a person that you don't even know a chance? That's gonna send you some good ass. I'm talking about beautiful poetry. I mean some good razzle dazzle shit. And you can see. Let me see. You can watch them go to the bathroom, pull it out, all of that shit. So you be like, Lord have mercy. Yeah, yes, that's because I want to see anyway. I want to know. Yeah.
We're going to the bar. This concludes.
Good day.
Please, Brittany, you mute right now. Brittany, did you have anything else?
I don't have shit to say.
Okay.
No.
Listen. Let's flip over. Let me come off the podcast. Lord, I'm going to have to edit that part.
This lady.
Leave it up to time. Come back on the panel, though. I'm about to switch down. Come right back.
Because Tasha don't never come back on the panel no more.
She be on IG. IG. Come on, let me get off this. Switch over. Let's go. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. I got to end it, y'all.
Thanks, y'all. Bye.
All right, B. Thank you so much. Thanks, Sasha. Thank you, everybody. I'm about to flip over and let's just hang out. Fuck it. Since y'all want to talk raw.